I'm still house sitting for some friends, and I decided I'd get a better view of my black Wanderlust in a different room with different lighting. This is the master bedroom that I'm staying in. They've got a nice little fireplace, although it's, you know, like 100 degrees here in Oklahoma, so there's no need for a fireplace right now. And they've got this lovely backyard and little deck off of the bedroom. So it's really pretty here. But what we're here for is my Foxy Fix that is the Wanderlust leather in black with the stitching, a white strap, and I also have the pen loop, which I love. Love, love, love the pen loop. Okay, so I'm sitting on the floor because this room has like wall-to-wall windows, and they've got a lot of trees, so I don't get very good lighting in any of the other rooms. So I wanted to show the leather off a little bit better. I can't talk today. I think it's because I've had coffee. After my 21-day clean cleanse, I went back to having coffee, and I realized I should not have coffee. Only herbal and mate teas for me from now on. So let's take a look inside and see what you can see. How beautiful that is. There's just a little bit of texturing. I'll try to bring it a little closer so you can see. There we go. And actually, since the lighting wasn't very good yesterday, there you can see the Foxy Fix logo. It's quite nice, and I really like the white elastic. I worry that I'm going to get it dirty, and it won't look so nice, but I own a big spool of black elastic, so when it starts to get dirty, I can just replace it with something. So my black elastic isn't as nice as this. I got it through Amazon, and this is really smooth. It's like really nice elastic. Anyways, so there's that. And here I'll just show you my in comparison size. This is my Butterscotch Wanderlust in personal size, and the black is the regular with extra room. They both have, you can see here, the 3 holes, so there's 4 strands. And this is my wallet. It's my calendar, and then I also have a craft folder that I made from that tutorial, and a grid notebook that I made. Everything in there I've either purchased the downloads for or made myself. Oh, and it also has one of the personal size zip pockets, and I got that from Taroko Shop. They have their own webpage, and they also have an Etsy store. I'll try to remember and link all of that information in the description box below. So there's my beautiful Butterscotch, which I take with me everywhere. And you can see how it's getting some nice little scruff marks on it. And there might even be like a little water droplet there. Yeah, right there, I think a little drop of water from a glass the other day. And you can see right there, that's where I pick it up and grab it actually a lot. I normally do things with my left hand, and so that's where I'm always grabbing it. So you can see where the leather is wearing nicely. And there's my initial. This, they don't normally do. I had asked Kelly and Jordan. They said that they normally don't do it on Wanderlust, but I asked them and they did it. But I don't think it is something that they do all the time. It looks really, really, really nice. And I think it has to do with the, oops, sorry, I just saw my index finger in the frame. I think because the type of leather it is, and, you know, it's a more supple leather, and so over time, I think the engraving, or whatever you want to call that, can come out, because it's such a thick plush leather, unlike the bay or the oak tan leather that takes the stamping incredibly well. So let's take a look inside. So I did set it up, and I did have a Muji pen in it. You know, I was doing that, here's a point, this is what I've been using in this one, a .38. Now that it's really the last day of July, I'm done with One Book July, and actually, a week and a half ago I was in a different notebook and I was using my Paradise. But I am going to stick with these Muji pens. I've got, this one is a 0.38, and I think the one over here is a 0.5. Yeah, it's a 0.5. There we go, 0.5. They're wonderful pens, and they're a gel ink, but they dry so fast, and you can get replacements for them. I'm normally not a person, oh, let's get that finger out of the way. I'm normally not a person that likes a thin pen like this. Normally I like a more ergonomic, like fatter pen, but this one, I don't know, there's just something about it I really like, and I'm gonna stick with it. So let's take a look inside. So you can see the beautiful leather, and it's just so lovely. And the stitching looks nice. So let's see what I have in here. So the first thing I have in here, this is a, it was a cover of a notebook that I had. And all I did was wrap it around one of my Ray Blake calendar inserts. And this has the conservatory schedule in it right now, like the days off and all of that. And eventually what it will have, oh, and it has a few other things, like certain like major performances for the symphony and ballet and all of that. But what this is eventually will be, it will be a tracker for all of the days that I have to teach at each school, the Conservatory, University of Tulsa, and Tulsa Community College, just so I can, you know, really keep track of the days and also mileage. So I have it in here right now as kind of like a dashboard surrounding that. And I have this, it's really cool. There are these little pockets that are like adhesive. I got 20 of them, and I'm trying to remember where I got it from. I got it from Koei Tokyo. That's why I had that in there. And so you can put like a little receipt or something, and they're reusable, and you get a pack of, I think, 20 of these. And they come in a variety of colors. I just chose white because it, you know, I thought it would go with most things. So there's my 2-year calendar with a month on 2 pages. Then I've really, and I like that, the orange and black houndstooth. I've got a lot of that paper, and I like it because it has these kind of like Halloween-y looking things, you know, the bat and the cobweb and these really cool hats. I have another one where it's just hats on the inside. Maybe make a October Halloween book. Then I have right here, which I've been using in my Butterscotch. This is the Morgan le Faes Trinkets, July through December, and it has a month on 2 pages. There's July on 2 pages, and then it has a week on 2 pages. And I actually kind of like that it has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This little section here, like, you know, to take note of special things this week. And she also weeks, you know, puts the number for the week, which I like. And then Saturday and Sunday up here. And then there's this lovely to-do spot and a remember spot. And these little, you know, old-looking drawings are cute. So that's what's in here. And that goes through the end of the year. And that's so I can keep note on a weekly chart of which students are coming, which days, and at what time. And then also a way for me to note when they cancel for illness, things like that. So it's easier for me to keep track of either makeup lessons that because I have to cancel for rehearsals or concerts, or so, you know, so everyone can be on track on what it is that's happening. Then I have here my this is my Midori zipper pocket that has the long pocket here, the long pocket here, and the zipper here. And I've got some business cards, some, you know, little rubber band, Midori band in case I want to put another notebook in here, some paper clips. But what I have it surrounding in this beautiful blue cardstock is just a simple little, see, I didn't cut it very well over there, but it's kind of a thick notebook. But you see, it's just grid paper that I did. I could have trimmed it to the real Midori size, but you know, this notebook is large enough that it fits. So I like the blue. I thought it looked really pretty. And then what I have after that on the last band, this is one of those Moleskine chapters books. And so I wasn't really sure how I was going to use it. Like, those were my students last year. I started it at the end of the semester so I could keep track of the students, what year they were in the program, because I created the Flute Program. So the Flute Program at the conservatory is, you know, my creation. If I ever leave there, who knows? I doubt they'll keep it because they'll get a new flute teacher and a new flute teacher will come up with something else. But it's a system that I've been using ever since I first started teaching the flute when I was 18 years old. So it's been quite a while. And then I put on Post-it notes because I really wasn't sure how I was going to use it. But I've got a Post-it note for each student, and these are like some summer assignments that they were given. And then this sheet, I got these lovely green and pink ones. And I have to determine how I'm going to use it. I might use like one chapter for the conservatory, one chapter for University of Tulsa, one chapter for, you know, and then one for like ensembles. I really haven't decided, but that's what I have on there right now. And it is kind of a thick notebook to put on a band, and you can see it doesn't really fit the band very well. So I've placed an order for some more of those Midori stick-on pockets, and because I've actually had this in another notebook that I have, where I have a stick-on pocket, and all I did was stick, you know, this bit of the cover in the little stick-on pocket, and it worked really well. And there you can see the lovely pen loop, and this is really hard to do with one hand. There. So see, it fits the pen that I use beautifully. It'll also fit like a Bic ballpoint pen, which I don't have with me since it was 1 month, 1 book July, 1 pen. This is just the only pen that I've been using. So so that's all I have with me in my bag. So that's what I have in there right now. And I'm loving the notebook. I mean, it just arrived yesterday, and even my fiance was like, wow, that's a beautiful notebook. So there might be another purchase in the future for one like this for my fiance. So those are my 2 notebooks. I do have one of the Bay portfolios coming sometime soon. It's supposed to ship, I think, towards the end of next week, or sometime around like the 10th or 12th, I think. I can't remember, but that's when it's supposed to ship. And so when I get that, I'll create another video so you can see it. And I'm going to be using it to carry a lot of the things I need for teaching at the different schools. I mean, I do have offices at each school, but sometimes I need to take certain things home with me, and that will be perfect. I'm really looking forward to that arriving. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I will leave a link to the Foxy Fix, to their webpage and Etsy store. And I can also leave links for Ray Blake for his lovely insert, and for Morgan le Faes Trinkets page. And I can even leave a link for the Muji pens if you need. They're one of my favorite pens, and they're actually really reasonably priced. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to stay inside and look at this lovely view and have a cup of tea, because it is already, you know, almost 100 degrees outside, and it's 11:30. So have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.